All right, welcome back. It's Say Less review time of round 16. That's right, well past the origin, but hey, let's get straight into it. Let's make it a quick one today. One of the best things in footy happened in round 16, and that's right, Alex Twal finally scored a try. That's right, big Twally gets over the line. The Tigers are still in the game at that point, but yeah, we'll move on to that one a bit later. But absolutely fantastic. And Vossi was calling as well, makes it even better. But we'll quickly get through the games. We've got a quick little Origin review, and then we've got to get our tips in for round 17. So let's just get straight into it. First game of round 16 was the Cowboys versus the Panthers. Wow, what a game! What a finish! It kind of just it felt like it was heading that way. Country Bank Stadium was pumping. Just oh, just great to see Scotty Drinkwater with the winning try. Look, Panthers without so many of their stars. Origin, obviously Cleary's injured, but it's keeping the Cowboys in the hunt for finals this season. They really, really needed that win. Well done to the Cowboys. All right, moving on to the Knights versus Roosters. Another close game, another must-win victory for the Roosters. I think if they lost that game, their season was over. Knights once again trying hard, almost had the victory at home. Like they started the game really well. We're in the fight, um, but yeah, just couldn't get it done. Hastings, along with Gamble, continue to play well. And you know what? Ever since Kalen Ponga, as I said at the start of the season, Kalen Ponga's a fullback. Ever since he's gone back to fullback, the Knights have looked so much better. Yeah, but once again, as I said, very important victory for the Roosters and Joey Manu at fullback. Look, is he going to play for the Roosters in the Senate all his career? I think some club needs to throw some big money at Joey Manu, and he needs to be a fullback. Absolutely. And he, yeah, he is a fullback. Look what he did in the World Cup. Alrighty, moving on to the Knights and the Roosters. Oh, another close game. Knights couldn't get it done. Joey Manu looked fantastic at fullback. And surprise, surprise, Kalen Ponga is playing his best football at fullback where he belongs. He is he's not a one. He's not a six. He's a one, and yeah, it's working for the Knights, and it's working so much better for him. So yeah, I think the Knights will win a few more games this season. But yeah, they're looking a lot better. It's going to be interesting to see if they keep that 6 and 7 pairing together for next season. I think they're going to go to market for another half. Um, yeah, but yeah, Roosters much needed win. And obviously losing Kiri as well with a broken jaw. Wow. Okay, next game up was the Eels versus the Seagulls. Missing their halves, both teams. Um, Looking at the teams on paper, I thought Manly would have the wood over it. Boy, was I wrong. And it was all about Clint Gutherson. Simonson, I think, was the man of the match, scoring a few tries. But Gutho really made a difference for the Eels, and his experience shone through. Yeah, maybe Gutherson should maybe permanently move into 5A. There's heaps of talent for like Hayes Dunster, Zach Sini, could play as the fullback for Eels, and maybe we might see a switch with depending on how long Dylan Brown is out for this season. Yeah, Manly just had about 35% possession, kept turning over the ball. You can't win footy games like that. They had an absolutely terrible, terrible game. Yeah, they're putting all their money behind Josh Schuster. I'm still not convinced with Josh Schuster. I think it's going to be he's the money he's getting. He really needs to like focus and just learn his craft and get better. I still think that he will end up playing his career as a 13, maybe a ball playing 13, or in the second row. Moving on to the last Saturday game, obviously touched on it at the start. Tigers versus Storm. Storm too good. Will Warbrick 4 tries, like absolutely fantastic. But Alex Twal scoring a try, and it was when the game was still in the balance. Like Savatoa, we tried to play him in the halves. I still think they should have brought up Will Smith. I think that's what we're going to see in the Tigers' next game because I believe Luke Brooks should still be injured. Yeah, even without the stars, Jerome Hughes, Big Nelson, like they all, they all stepped up. Just too good. But yeah, just round 16, 2023. Alex Twal scores a try after 116 games. Oh, I was and Bossy making the call when it gets replayed from years to come. It's great, Bossy, who's doing the call. But I would have loved it to be happen at Leichhardt. But yeah, look, Alex Kyle on the board. Um, Sneaky little tip. I reckon he might score in the next game the Tigers play. You know what? It's not unheard of. Last game of the round, Sharks versus Bulldogs. Obviously, I say it every week. Bulldogs are still building. Especially the Sharks needed to bounce back, and Nico Hines as well. Just took control of that game. Like, oh, Hamilton Ueli scoring a try. Same with Cam McGuinness. Like, there was lots of forward scoring. Tom Hazelton, like so many tries, and like you'd be talking about these try scorers if Alex Trial hadn't scored this round. But yeah, Sharks just way too good for the Bulldogs. Stick around. I've got a quick little Origin review and my tips for round 17 coming up. Say less. Peace out.